Hello and welcome to Secret Calls on Infidelity Whispers, a place where stories of love, betrayal, and the courage to face painful truths unfold. Tonight, we bring you a story of heartbreak from someone who trusted a partner but found only betrayal. Every call we share here is raw, honest, and deeply personal, and if this is your first time with us, please subscribe to our channel so you never miss a story that might reflect your own journey. If you believe in the healing power of sharing and understanding, please help spread these voices because someone out there might find comfort and strength in these stories. I'm your host, Sophie. And tonight's call is more than just a tale of pain. It's about resilience, self-respect, and the difficult choices we make to reclaim our lives. Sometimes, the hardest steps are those we take to protect our own hearts. Let's get connected. Hello, you're live on Secret Calls on Infidelity Whispers. Who am I speaking with tonight?
Hello, Sophie.
Hello, thank you for trusting us and sharing your story tonight. All right, how are you feeling?
Honestly, I'm quite nervous but relieved to finally talk about it.
That's completely understandable. You're in a safe space here. Whenever you're ready, please tell us what's been on your heart.
My husband and I have been married for 30 years. Over these 30 years, we have two children, a boy and a girl. They are grown up now and working as factory workers. The two of us still live at home, but he has a flirtatious nature. I have to take care of all the family finances and the children. In short, he doesn't contribute anything economically. Since last year until now, he's been involved with not just one woman, but three at the same time.
Really, ma'am.
Yes. So when I come home from work, I see things like that. And it's really hard. Every time I see him bringing one of those women home, it feels like my heart shatters. I don't know what to do. I just keep silent, trying to be the good wife. But at night, I cry quietly by myself. The worst feeling is to be betrayed right in your own home, the place that should be your sanctuary. Sometimes I want to scream and give up everything, but I think about the children, about all the years we've been together, so I hold on. Every day feels like a harsh trial I have to endure.
Ma'am, did you just get back from somewhere? You sound tired or maybe nervous.
Maybe both. This is the first time I'm sharing this story, and I've told no one before, so I'm nervous.
How old are you this year?
I'm 61 years old.
Oh my, you sound so young. You said your two children are grown. You have to manage the housework and take care of them. But your husband keeps seeing three different women, right?
Yes, he not only has affairs, but also brings those women home. We built this house just 4 years ago. I told him if he wants to go out, just go. I won't forbid him. But then he brings them home.
Your husband says you don't forbid him, so why should he stop?
No, I think that way, but don't say it out loud. I understand I can't control someone who is like that.
Does he ever leave the house to live with these women? Or does he just have affairs on the side but still come home and cook meals?
Just affairs on the side. He never dares to leave me.
Maybe he can't survive without you.
I think so. A few months ago, I tried asking for advice but hadn't gotten the chance to talk. I feel anxious and impatient. I want to ask for professional advice on what path I should take. My children tell me to let go. So I'm thinking about it, but he won't let me go. I've decided to take care of myself, keep my dignity and my money. He can do whatever he wants at home.
Your children are grown and live independently, right?
They aren't married yet, but work for companies. They want me to move closer to them so they can take care of me if I get sick. At home. Dad doesn't care. He even brings other women home, so the kids can't forgive him.
You're still healthy, right? You don't need much care.
I think I'm still healthy. I care about the family. But he's like that. No matter how much I talk, it doesn't change. I've decided by the end of this month to let go, but I haven't told anyone. I used to talk to some friends, but now I keep this intention to myself. I want to ask the professionals if my decision is right.
You don't dare share this with anyone but come to Secret Calls on Infidelity Whispers to share your story, which is broadcast widely so many people know about it. When you talk to others, friends might support you or advise differently, which confuses you, right? Ma'am, listening to your story makes me feel both pity and anger for you. It's heartbreaking to see a woman like you suffering this way. Have you ever thought about having a frank talk with him? Or have you ever expressed all your true feelings to your children? And ma'am, are you afraid that sharing your story on secret calls on Infidelity Whispers will cause gossip? Or do you feel lighter after telling I think you are very brave to speak up? That's the first step to finding your freedom, isn't it?
I've thought about it many times, but I'm afraid things might get worse if I say too much. I only share part of it with my children because I don't want to upset them too much. Talking here on the show helps a lot, though. At least there's someone listening, a place to unload my feelings.
Thank you for being so honest with us. Now, I'd like to invite you to hear some advice from our program's psychological expert, Dr. Brian. He will help you find a way to cope and balance your emotions. Dr. Brian, please.
Hello!
Hello, sir.
You sound very young. Sophie was right. What was your profession before?
I was a preschool teacher, but my husband's family didn't allow me to work. So after 15 years, I stopped and now work in farming and small trading. I earn about $1,000, $2,000 a month, enough to cover expenses.
And your husband.
He farms and grows ornamental plants.
In fact, you already have many good things: grown children, a home, health. What's the biggest difficulty then?
It's the relationship. He's flirtatious, brings women home, which hurts me a lot.
Do you still have interest in intimacy with him?
I'm okay with that, but I no longer do it with him.
So the loss of desire isn't from health issues, but emotional pain, right?
Exactly.
You're going through a huge pain that outsiders can hardly understand. Bringing lovers home and openly disrespecting the family is a deep insult. Some men make mistakes but still have some conscience. Your husband doesn't. Think about yourself. Don't let yourself suffer any longer. Age is not a barrier to happiness or living well. Many women in their 60s find new joys, passions, even new love. Letting go isn't giving up. It's freeing yourself to live truthfully and love yourself more. You deserve peace, not to endure betrayal or cruelty. Be strong enough to step out of that darkness, because only by loving yourself can you rebuild your life. If he were a good man, a loving husband, even if he were sick and unable to work, you would care for him. But he's healthy, yet depends on you. Cheats. Treats you like you don't exist. Even brings mistresses home. That's a serious insult. Some cheating husbands keep their dignity. Yours doesn't. He's nearly 70 and still doesn't understand morality. Maybe only God can change him. Don't waste your energy trying to educate him. Free yourself. Letting go has 2 levels. The first is to consider him dead to you. Focus on yourself, your income, happiness with children. At 61, you're still young and strong. Why carry the burden of such a faithless man? Divorce is not necessary. It's just splitting property. Your goal is freedom, escaping someone who doesn't love you. Keep your money. Don't flaunt it. Spend time with children. Join social groups. Maybe get a part-time job to lift your spirits. Don't suffer in silence. No one saves you but yourself. Stand up. Make your life easier. Women aren't destined to suffer. Fate is what we make of it.
Thank you very much. Hearing your advice has lifted a weight off my heart and given me the strength to move forward.
Thank you so much for your courage in sharing your story with us tonight. I wish you strength and hope you find true peace and happiness in your life ahead.
We truly appreciate you trusting Secret Calls on Infidelity Whispers with your story. Remember, we are always here to listen and support anyone going through difficult times in their relationships. We look forward to sharing more stories with you next time. And as always, if you have something to share, don't hesitate to reach out to us. That brings us to the end of tonight's call on Secret Calls on Infidelity Whispers, a raw and poignant story of love tested by betrayal, sacrifice, and the daunting crossroads of hard choices. It's a reminder that the toughest battles are often fought within ourselves, and the paths we choose can redefine not just our future, but our very sense of self. If this story resonated with you or stirred reflection on your own journey, Don't hold it in silence. Share this episode with someone who might need to hear it because healing begins in connection, in the courage to be vulnerable and heard. And know this: if you're walking a similar road or simply need a compassionate ear, we're here. Our lines remain open sometimes. The act of speaking your truth is the first step toward reclaiming your peace. So subscribe to Infidelity Whispers, and when you feel ready, reach out. Your story matters. It might just be the light someone else needs. Until we meet again, I'm Sophie, reminding you that no matter how tangled the threads of life seem, hope is always within reach, and every ending holds the seed of a new beginning. Take care of yourself. You are never alone.